Let me show you the new functionality and the new features that we added in GramBotPlus. So right now we added this one, which I think is very useful. And I also am using this one to generate leads. So this is engagement number 6, which is engaging with the comments of a specific post. So what happened on this one is I am looking, for example, my niche is in network marketing, and I'm looking for a person in network marketing that their followers might be also my target audience. So in this case, Marina is one of the popular network marketer influencer. So I am looking at the post that she did last February 15. I want to engage with these people. What she's trying to say here is social seller, stop sending cold DM directly. 333 method is just like simply finding 3 leads in a day and then commenting on their post, liking their stories if they have one, and you can also follow them. That's what she's trying to say here. You use Grambo to do this, and you can just do more than 3 leads. It will be more than the 3 leads because you can send message 50 in a day. You can comment and like. That's the maximum in Instagram. That's the limit. The 333 method that Marina is trying to tell her audience is do it manually. But you can do this one in Grambot Plus and automate it, and you will get more leads. So right now, for example, I want all these people because looks like they are interested in the 333 method of Marina. And I'm pretty sure Grambot Plus it will be so helpful for them as an automation to perform the 333 method. What I will do, you select engagement number 6 here. That's the type of engagement. You need to put the link of this post. Make sure that it's a valid link. You copy this and you go data table and you look for the one that has an E6, the table where you will put the post URL. You just need to add row and add that link under post URL. Go back to step 3 and then you go through this one. You only do it once. Once you set it up, it will stay there. If you change your type of engagement, you can just change in here, but your filter here will still be the same if you don't need to change anything. There are some of this that are not available before that we just added. Since we are selecting 6, this will be ignored regardless if there's a number there or not. This is new feature. We added this one. So Grumbot Plus can now send DM. So aside from liking and commenting, you can also have Grumbot Plus to send DM to your leads. And then in number 3, it will not comment but will only just send DM. Some people are using that wherein they will not do anything, they are not liking and commenting, but I suggest that you engage their post, like their post, their story first before you really do the direct messaging. I prefer that way than doing the DM directly. Okay, for example, I want this second one. I want to comment, like, then send direct message. So I select 2 in here. Then would you want to react to their stories if available? This is also new in Grumble Plus. We don't have this one before. And this was also requested. So we added this one. We're in. It will check if all the lead that you gather from specific posts has a story or not. So for example, if you save this person and you see that thing there, it shows that that one has a story. Once Grumble Plus sees that, then it will also like the story, which is also good to train the algorithm in Instagram. I agree what Marina is saying. Most of the time, you will be ignored if you just send DM directly without even engaging in their post. In this case, I want to like their story. How old should the Instagram post you want to save and engage with? This is also new because in the hashtag, you cannot really find people anymore that in this recent post. So that's why I added this. You can filter if you want to engage to those accounts. Just posted. You have an option here. The post was posted within the 23 hours and the post is within 3 days and 7 days. So you can do that. But for now, in this case, I don't want to filter those accounts based on whatever their recent post. So I will not include that one. This is beneficial if I am selecting keywords, hashtags, and the explore page. This one is very helpful because you can extract whoever posted new to just engage to those posts if you want to expose your account on those posts that are big accounts. That's how I normally use that one. Here, enter the post like this is also new. You have an option now if you want to filter those IG posts that the likes are less than the number that you put in here. For example, I put 200. So meaning it will only engage those accounts that are less than 200 likers. But in this case, most people here, their followers are really low, so they possibly have lower likers. So I don't need that filter in this type of engagement. You have an option to use different model. 3.5 Turbo is the free one and it's already included in the subscription. For Turbo, you need to use your own APIs. You need to go to OpenAI and create an account if you don't have one yet. For now, I will use 3.5 because that's already enough for me. I'll give this one blank because I'm not really using the 4 and 4 for Turbo. And then how many likes and comment you want GramBotPlus does daily. So we put here a maximum of 50 because that is what Instagram right now you need to be on that number of comments in a day per account. If you go beyond that, your account might get in trouble. So that's why we put that a maximum. If your account is new or you don't really do engagement often before using Rumble Plus, I recommend that you start at least 20 and then you just increment, meaning the next day you will comment 25, the next day 30 until you reach that 50 threshold. That's my advice if you are not super active in terms of engaging in Instagram. And then do you want to review the pre-generated comment? I normally review it. You have an option if you don't want to review the generated comment before posting, but I prefer to review it. Enter the number of words. I prefer not super long comments, so I just put 20 words comment per post. Then how many DM? I just want to have at least 10. And then this is I'll be sending DM. This will be ignored if you choose task one because task one is only commenting and liking a post. The one with DM is number two and number three. So this will be ignored even though you have an existing text there if you select one. And that's what it meant here on the note. This will be my message. If you used Grumble Plus effectively, you will really get lots of leads. I formulate my outreach to be related to Marina's 333 method because they are people who are commenting in here. So I refer back on that one. And I'm trying to tell them that they can perform the 333 using Grumble Plus. This is my DM to them after I like, comment their post, and after I like their story if they have one. There's some accounts that are not English. This is also new. And you can now select type of language. You can either select on one of this. For me, my account is English, so I put English in there and then enter your expertise. My account that I'll be using and this is health and wellness. Health and wellness, that's the niche. So I'll put it in there. I prefer relevant, engaging, and brief in terms of the creation of the comment on each post. I prefer will be the tone of voice is helpful if your brand personality. We have lots that you can select here, depend on what is your brand personality that you want to portray. After that, you have an option to follow. I don't want to follow right now. I just want to engage. So I just leave that one blank. You have an option here to either select one or two, wherein the one is to follow all the extracted account and two, you need to specific account that you want to follow. This is optional. I need to put my email here and the account that I will be using. After you fill in all of this, you don't need to do this one again. You don't need to do it every time you run it. You set it up once, then it will stay. Except if you change your niche or your expertise, and if you change your messaging there, and if you change your engagement, that's the only time that you change. Once you set it up and you want to stay the same throughout, you set it up once and then run it every day if you want. Okay, so I did all step three. We are going backwards here, but first make sure that your cookies is there. Your cookies is sometimes it's expired. What I do is I just normally delete it and go to my Instagram account and copy the cookie new every time I run it just to make sure. Then that's it. This is the table wherein all this information, all these people that comment here will be saved under post information data. So actually the one that you'll be using most of the time is just this table. This one is just a table that you need. Depends on what type of engagement that you are trying to use. This is engagement one, engagement six, and three, and four, and two. That's the use of all of these tables. Your leads will be saved in this one. And this one, the IG user data, is if you select, this will be populated by just the link and then the IG username. If you put in step three, I put here that I don't want to collect information. I put N here. I don't really need the data information. When you say data information, meaning it will save everything here: the bio, the number of followers, number of following, and then the user, this information here. I don't need it. When you select that one, it will also drag the taskbot longer. And I don't need it right now. So that's why I prefer not to turn that one on. So now let's go run this taskbot. What the taskbot will be doing is it will extract all the leads here. And then after it's extracted, it will save on this data table here, the post information details. Okay, let's go run the running. GramBotPlus is now done running. So what I will do is check this table, the post information details. As you remember earlier, I mentioned that I want to review the comments. So in my case, this will be two steps. First step, GramBotPlus extract all the information needed. It generates the comment for me to review. After I review all those comments and approve it, I need to press this run again for GramBot Plus to do the rest of the task, which is liking, commenting on the post, liking their stories if they have one. Step three, as you remember, to review the pre-generated comment, I pick Y here. If you pick N here, then will not really stop. It will continue posting the comment until it's done with the task. There are cases wherein it was interrupted. What you will do is you just hit this run again and it will just continue on that last steps where it was interrupted. In case when you go to your table here and there's a missing data, you just need to run it again. So right now this is the data that's generated by GramBotPlus. As you can see, the comment was already here. I just need to do a quick look and check which specific comment that I want to be posted. I normally do a quick look in each of it. Then I will just mark Y in the column comment reviewed. Once I approve it, I'll just go back. You will know if Rumble Plus is done running. It will fill in here the task that Rumble Plus finished. Also the DM that was also generated. Grumble Plus create a different variation of the comment. I also take a look quick before I run this one again. On the second run, my taskbot will do this task. It will comment like the post that I approve, and then it will send that DM. With Grambot Plus will also like their stories if it's available. And in case that you don't want the comment to be posted, just delete it or delete the entire row. And also if there's a DM that you don't want to be sent, you can just remove this. You can click Control A and then delete the message, and Grambot Plus will not post anything. Once you run your taskbot, it's normally run an incognito page. You can actually see what's doing in the background by just going in here, taskbot and payment settings, and you need to toggle this on in order to see if you're curious on what your taskbot are doing. If you toggle this one off, you will not see what it's doing in the background. You can run this taskbot. You don't need to keep track on what it's doing. You can just run and forget it and then do other thing that is more important in your business. You can see right now, even my cursor is here. It's start liking the cursor there is now starting to blink. Now it start typing, even though my cursor is really here. The taskbot already start working on it. It will start posting after that. This taskbot is safe to use because it mimicking human action. Now it start to like the post. It will be so safe because Grambot Plus is designed to mimic a human behavior wherein it's not so fast. Instagram will not detect that it's a bot. We designed this intentionally to mimic human behavior so your account will be safe. So right now, as you can see, this account has stories. It will start checking the stories and it will start liking it. It finds that like button. So sometimes it takes a while. Now start sending a message. As you can see, I'm not really controlling it. My cursor is in here and it will start typing in a bit the message for Christine. As you can see, my cursor is in here, so I'm not really doing the typing. GramBotPlus is the one that's doing. That's another thing that make this automation safe because it is typing, not copy and paste. So you notice it's like the human is the one typing it, not really an automation. So now it's opening the next account. It will like, comment on this account again. It takes a while before all this process will be done, but at least this part will be taken out from your to-do list and you can run this one in the background while you are doing something that is more important to your business. Now it's like the account and the next thing that it will do is it will comment again to that account. Now it's typing and it will post the comment. It's there posted and now it will go to the account and this one has no message. So what will happen is the taskbot will skip this account and will go to the next. Now it start liking the next account. As you can see, the latest post that this account have is 4 years ago. But since this account comment to Marina's post, which was posted last February, it might not be super active on this account, but they might have other business that GramBot Plus can be useful for them. That's why I never really did the filter on the post. But if you don't want that the GramBot Plus will comment on those posts that are so old, I can show you where the filter. It's done liking the account. Now it will start posting. Okay, so now it's posted. GramBot Plus is sending DM. Now it send the message. So now it's now opening another one. As you can see, it's a new post because it's just 1 day ago. It now like, and then I will, once it's done, I will open and show you what's the result in the final table. Now it is posted. Let's go check. After I run second time, this task column will be filled in the task that the taskbot performs. In this case, it performs all three that we needed, but this one has no story. That's why it's only comment, like, and DM that was sent. We can check this account to confirm this task for Sarah Aller. And then this one was the first post that she have here. As you can see, it was already posted. When you look at here, the message, we already send the DM. This one was not processed yet, but the rest comment and like, and this one has like the story. That's how you check if what are the tasks that was performed. This row and this row, the taskbot is not done yet. In that case, you just need to run the taskbot again. If you put here that you want to review the comment after it is generated, if you put yes there, you need to run the taskbot twice. Run it after you approve the comment. So all the row that has Y in the comment that you approve will be automatically posted once you run it the second time. There are cases that there's an interruption. It's either network issue or the taskbot cannot get in. The reason why the row here, there's no task. Just run it to finish the task of Rumble Plus. In step 3, this one, I put N. I don't want to collect. It still save the IG user and the link of the account, but this column is empty because I never put Y on that part of the filter because I don't really need this information. There's no need to put Y in there. It will just drag the taskbot processing. For now, my main objective or my main goal is to just comment and like post. So there are cases wherein you need this information, then that's the time that you put why in there. It takes a little bit longer when that is enabled. You can email me in this email address if you have questions. So I hope this helped. I'll be making more videos on how to use GramBotPlus and hope it will help you with your lead generation.